Hello everyone. I haven't done a video in quite a while here because I didn't have any content to work with. Now, Louis Marco did a video called Men Should Boycott Sexualized Content. Now, I'm here to do a part 2 of that series to make a companion video. The stuff he talked about was very illuminating here, based on things that I've known for a long time but just couldn't quite frankly put my finger on. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take his video a step further, talk about three things: restaurants, the grocery store, and Las Vegas. Now, restaurants. When you walk into a restaurant, you ever notice that the women working there are wearing their yoga pants or, a tight shirt or some kind of form showing clothes? Now, did you know that a lot of these waitresses will take the rings off their fingers in order to create this illusion of availability in order to get a bigger tip out of the customer? Now, when you go in the restaurant, what you'll see is all these blue pill manginas simping out, leaving big tips. So we in the red pill should do is just not patronize these restaurants because you have no access at all. In fact, a lot of them will even insult you in such a way when they don't find you attractive by calling you sir. Now, this is not a sign of respect. What it is a passive-aggressive way of doing one of these to one of your testicles there. So, to kind of degrade your self-esteem or degrade your masculinity. And now let's talk about the supermarket here for a minute. You walk in, you pick up your items, you look for a checkout stand. You always see, one girl, two girls, wearing their yoga pants, dressed in kind of a provocative or clothes showing their figures off. Don't go in that checkout aisle. You know why? Because you have no access. She ain't gonna give you her number, just as the waitress isn't gonna put her phone number on the check when she gives it to you. Now, let's talk about my hometown, Las Vegas. You walk into a casino. First thing you see is the cocktail waitresses. Short skirts, cleavage pouring out all over the place. The entire purpose there is to arouse your testosterone so you put more money in the slot machines or put more money in her coffers. Then, of course, when you try to get an interaction going, so they'll start calling you sir, and you know what that means. But it ain't a sign of respect. Now, a lot of casinos used to do this. I don't know what they do now, but those who have spent enough money, lost enough, or even won some, what they'll do is they'll give you a free pass to the buffet or one of their restaurants. Now, the buffet, as my father so aptly described as slopping the pigs, where you just eat the shittiest grade food possible, just full of sugar and refined carbs. It's really no different than drinking. So, those of us who have taken the red pill, we should understand that we have beaten the marriage topic to death here. Talking about the consequences of family courts and getting divorced and all that. The next step for the red pill men here, those of us in MGTOW, is to stop putting money into sexualized places or things where you have no access. So I'd like to thank Louis Marco for doing that video, and this has been part 2 of that series. Peace.